Right, hello. So, in this video I'm going to show you how to basically redo your shoes afterwards, okay? So just touch up and maintenance, okay? So firstly, we need to remove any flaky bits of polish, okay? So what I've done is I've very carefully ran my shoes under the tap, okay? Very carefully. I've removed the laces, all right? So there's no flakiness, there's no loose polish, none of that stuff. And what I need to do now is that the polish that has worn away basically around the side, we need to just warm it up, okay, using hairdryer, and rub it back in, basically. We need that smooth, flawless start. We need to prep it again like we did in the first video that I did, okay? So, hairdryer. And obviously really careful with a hairdryer, okay, because again, especially around the edges, all right, it can loosen the glue. I mean, you don't want your shoe falling apart, okay? What I've just done, I mean, I didn't really heat it up, not that much, just a little bit, okay? And then we're just rubbing it back into the leather. That is all we're doing, okay? Not excessive. We don't want to hold it on for all that long. It's very, very gentle, okay? So just a little warm up and just rub the polish back into the shoe. That's all you're doing. We don't want to strip, we can't strip them down every time. My God, you'll be there, it'll be hours. It's just, there's no need. This is just a little touch up and it will be just as good, if not better, than the first time that you did it, okay? So I'm gonna basically do what I've just said to the whole shoe, and then I will come back after that, okay? So be very careful, not too close, just gentle, just a little warm up, and then using your Silvette, rub all the polish back in, okay? You don't want any really, really shiny polish. You don't want it bubbling, all right? You just little bit of heat, a bit of warmth, rub it back in, okay? Right, I'll be back. Right, so I've done majority of it. It's just the last little bit I just wanted to do with you. So if you check the side, what's better to show you? Check the side, okay? Little burst of heat. Okay, remember, basically what we're trying to do is rub the polish back in, not rub it away, okay? So a little bit of heat. All right, just like that, and then rub the polish back in. Just be careful around this toe cap because obviously there's layers and layers of polish there. The last thing you want to do is rub away all your work, okay? Again, bit of heat. Rub it in. A little bit of heat. There we go, it's more like it. And this is with a dry cloth, okay? Because obviously if you put cold water on hot polish, it will just instantly just crack. A little bit of heat. No, there we go. So hopefully you'll be able to notice a difference, but before there was like a step basically where the shoe is cracked when it's basically warped like that, all right? There was a step and you could see the cracks, but now I've just rubbed all that polish back into the cracks, okay? And it's all nice and flat. So our next step is, okay, cold water. There was some ice in there, just a little bit. My polish, which is the one that we layer with, all right? So our nice hard stuff. And then we got our Pâté Deluxe as well, all right? So, a bit damp because this polish is very, very hard. All right, and then we just layer. All right, a little bit layer. just avoiding all those cracks, because obviously we don't want the polish to crack. Alright, so we're just layering. This is just a refresh, basically. That's all you're doing. Obviously, previously, you've done all the hard work. So this is just a little refresh. So all we need to do is just go over the shoe, over all your worst areas, okay? Add in polish where it's needed. I mean, obviously you'll be able to see exactly where it's needed. And these will bull up so much easier than they did the first time round. You'll probably actually end up, as I did, with better looking shoes this time round on your touch-up than you did in the first place. Right. Because you can see now, as I'm just rubbing it on, obviously with all the layers underneath it, it's already coming up with a nice shine, which is super promising. There you go, see? Rubbing it in, and it's pretty much just bulling. Right. So add on a bit there. So all we need to do now is get our Pâté Deluxe. Still a damp bit of silver, okay? Tiny dab of polish. Alright, and then just your little circles and start bulling, okay? And this won't take much doing, okay? As you can see already, alright? It's just starting to bull instantly. Nice and gentle. And just so you can see there, alright, it's coming up perfectly. So make our way all the way around the shoe, alright? Just re-bulling, and they'll come up a dream, hopefully. Alright, so I'm going to continue doing this, and I will see you back in a bit. Right, so back again. I have continued bulling, alright, all the way around the shoe, and we're left with a pretty shiny shoe, okay? That's it. That's the sort of end result that you want, alright? Don't forget, when you're bulling, damp, alright? Damp silver, not soaking wet, okay? Dab of polish, little goes a long way, okay? Little tiny circles, okay? The more you get to the finished, what you want, the result, it's pretty much dry, alright? And no polish, and just, you know, the breath, okay? And you just keep going until you've got that mirror shine, okay? It's as easy as that. Don't forget the gaps around the edges, use the earbud, yeah, bit of water, bit of polish, and get there right to the edges. Don't forget the heels, don't forget to go all around the shoe, okay? But doing this method, it shouldn't take that long, alright? As soon as you've melted down all that polish, got it nice and smooth, the bulling will be very, very easy, and it'll come up very, very fast, okay? I think that's about it, really. It's that easy. It's really, once you've got it, you've got it. Alright? So good luck. Get those shoes shiny.